The average golfer aims for the green. You're supposed to aim for the pin. Don't overcomplicate it. There's several ways that you can get business. There's several ways that you can build a business. And of course, to me, the greatest way is referrals. Got to have a steady flow of referrals. The problem is this, is that we overcomplicate the entire referral process. What do I mean by we overcomplicate the referral process? Freddie Couples, a great golfer, was once interviewed. The interviewer asked him a question. He said, Fred, how is it at this particular time are you leading the PGA in hole-in-ones? He said, what's the secret to making hole-in-one? Now pay attention. Here's what Fred Couples said. He said, well, if you want to make a hole-in-one, you aim for the pin. Now the interviewer just paused for a second. He looked perplexed at him and he said, what do you mean? He said, aim for the pin. You're overcomplicating it. The average golfer aims for the green, but I aim for the pin. He said, you just make it too complicated. And I thought about that for a second, and I went, you know, most things that we do overcomplicate. So I'm going to give you a very simple formula that will guarantee that you'll get referrals. It's a four-step process. Number one, show up on time. If you want to get referrals, you have to show up on time. Well, what do we mean by on time? On time means on time. If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late, and if you're late, you're forgotten. See, the problem is that we have a different standard of time. When you tell somebody 10 a.m., it means 10 a.m. Show up on time. Do what you say. Well, what do you mean do what you say? What a rarity it is to find a human being, to find a company that actually lives up to its promises. So show up on time, do what you say. Finish what you start. Sometimes starting is the easy part, it's the finishing part. Deliver on time and finish what you start. And don't forget, step number 4, say please and thank you. So let's summarize this. Watch this. Show up on time. Why? Because if you don't show up on time, then it proves you're indifferent. If you don't do what you say, it says you're negligent. If you don't finish what you start, it says you're sloppy. And if you can't say please and thank you all through the delivery process of a home, it means you're arrogant. Now here's the question. Will an indifferent, negligent, sloppy, arrogant salesperson get any referrals? The answer is no. Let's not overcomplicate this whole thing. You see, many times we try to buy referrals and we go, well, we'll pay them a referral fee. Here's the problem with this whole thing about referrals, is that you've got to change your perception of it. When you get a referral, what are you getting? You're getting someone to lend you their reputation. Now you think about that for just a second. You call somebody and say, give me a referral, and they're going this way, and they go, and me lend you my reputation based on the experience that you gave me? Nothing was on time, you didn't do what you said, nothing got finished, and you never ever said please or thank you. You see, they're lending you your reputation. Here's what happens. When somebody does give you a referral, what they're saying is I like the way you do business. I think you're classy in your approach. I'm going to lend you my reputation. So here's the thing. If you're looking for referrals, look to yourself first to improve your service.